Hey, Rabbi Rabbi, we're going to continue with Pirkeh Avot. The minhag is to do between Pesach and Shavuot. So let's get started. We're talking Pirkeh Rabbi, the first Mishna. We already started this a while ago, so we'll continue now, right? So we already said, right? We discussed that. What does that mean to be a chacham? We talked about that already. So now, right, we're going to talk about other things, which is Ezeu Ashir, right? Who's called a rich person? That's what the Pirkei Avot they ask. Who's called somebody who's rich? Hasameach bechelko, right? What does that mean? That he's happy with what he has. This is called a rich person, you know? So you know how that is, right?
Rabbi, we learned about that. Rabbi Baruch told us about it.
Very good. Okay, so we're going to learn some more things, right? Whatever, right?
Continue.
Bezrat Hashem, it's good. You know, we should say, because there's always, they know what they say, right? En bet midrash b'li chidush. Even if you say the same Mishnah, you're going to say something new, you know, that this rabbi didn't say, some other rabbi is going to say. So let's see, right, what we have over here. Right, Sameach bechelko. So what does that mean? That it's all, you know, being rich is psychological. It's all in the mind. It's a state of mind, you know? So what does that mean? If you're happy with what you have, you're called rich. Because you don't really want more. You're not looking to have more. I mean, that's the thing, right? So if that's the case, you're doing well, everything is good, Baruch Hashem, nothing, you're not lacking nothing, right? Shasali kol tzorki, we say every morning, right, in the bracha, right, in the Birkat HaShachar. Hashem gave me all my needs, I have everything that I need. So what else do I need? I don't need nothing, right? That's what the Chazal are saying. But there are also people like this, you know, unfortunately, there are some people, no matter how much money they have, you know, they always want more. You know what I mean? They're always looking for more money. They're not satiated, they're never happy with what they have, you know? So a person like this, he's never called rich. He's never called ashir. Why? Because he's never happy, never satisfied, you know? Always looking for more. More, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more, right? You know what the Chazal said, right? Ha'ohev kesef, lo isba mi kesef. A person who loves money, you know, he really loves money. He'll never be, it'll be never enough for him, the money. Always wants more. Always wants. Why do you want more? What are you lacking? You have everything you need, right? You have a house, you have a car, you have a family, you have parnasah, you're paying your bills. What else do you need? What are you looking for? You know what I mean? Oh, I have to have a house, you know, in Florida, you know, and I have to have another house over here, you know, and I have to, you know, do these fancy vacations and fancy things and all kinds of fancy lifestyle, make parties and all kinds of things, you know. You really need this yeah, of course, you know, person wants more. But, you know, there are some people, they have everything that you could possibly imagine. And they still want more, you know? They have everything. Nothing is lacking, you know? And they still are looking for more. Why? So you ask them, well, now you have everything, right? You know, what else do you need? So, yeah, but I want to have money, you know? I want to have a cushion, you know? I want to have insurance policy. I want to have more money in the bank, you know? Just in case something happens, you know? I want to have like $10 million over there, just in case something happens, so I can take care of myself. Always running after money, you know? A person like this. So he's never rich, you know. But on the other hand, you have a regular person, you know what I mean? And he feels that he has what he needs. So he's not looking for more. Sameach bechelko. You know, that's what it is, right? So he's happy with what he has. Baruch Hashem. So he's called rich. You know, a person like that. They say, by the way, you know, the Chazal, something interesting about this. That was the difference between Esav and Yaakov. What was the difference? You know? Their goals were different in life. You know, different goals in life. What was the goal of Esav? You know what it was? His main goal in life, what was it? Money. It's money. Everything was money. You know what I mean? Making more money, right? So all they do, you know, the Bnei Esav, they run after money all their life. That's all they do. They have nothing, they have no other interests besides that, you know? They also want to have a good time, you know, enjoy themselves, all kinds of things. Yeah, of course, but the car is money, you know, running after money all your life. You know, that's why, you know, and they say in America, right? That when you're electing a new president, right, going to be elections right now coming up in 6 months. So what's the question, the main question, right? How's the economy, you know, do I have enough money? That's the question, you know what I mean? What else do I care about anything else? As long as the economy is good, everything is good, you know? Money is good, everything is good, right? Esav, he's looking for money. What was Yaakov looking for? Yaakov Avinu, what was he looking for? Looking for money? No. What was he looking for? For Torah. You know what I mean? He was looking for Torah, sitting and learning Torah all day, right? Yoshev Ohalim, it says, right? He was sitting in the tent. What was he doing in the tent over there? Eating shish kebabs? No, he was learning Torah. That's what he was doing all his life. The truth is, that it wasn't all his life. You know why? Because when he went to the house of Lavan, over there he wasn't really able to learn much Torah. You know why? Because he was working all day. That's what they say, the Chazal. So over there, he had no choice. He had to work. He was a worker. You know what I mean? Shepherd. So he couldn't really learn Torah over there. But when he had a chance to learn, he was learning all the time. He didn't care about money. It says in the Midrash like this, also. It says in the Midrash. How do you see if a person is tzaddik or rasha? How do you see? This is how you see. If he's a tzaddik, he's running after Torah all the time. That's all he cares about. Tzaddik cares only about Torah. Rasha, what is he running after? Money, 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 money. Crazy about money. But the tzaddik is not running after money. Why is that? Because he knows that what? That if he learns Torah enough, eventually he'll get rich. That's what it says in the Chazal, right? That the Torah makes you rich. There's a midrash like this, It says, right, that Moshe, there's something interesting, right? There's a story in the brought down in the midrash. They say Moshe Rabbeinu, right, all his life he was learning Torah. So how did he get rich? Moshe Rabbeinu, he got rich in the end. How did he get rich? Anybody know? What happened? What's the story there, right? He went into business, he went to hedge funds? Right? What happened with Moshe Rabbeinu? How did he get rich? So they say, I'm sorry? Exactly, yeah, he knows, right? Ben Torah, right? So what is it? They say, that when HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave him the first luchot, right? What happened was that he broke the first luchot, right? He broke them, right? Yesha kocha sheshabarta. Kochacha sheshabarta, right? So Hashem told him, it's good you broke it, Baruch Hashem. Very good, you broke it? Good, chazak u'baruch. Very good, but he told him, listen, okay, chazak u'baruch, but now you have to make another one because, you broke it, So now it's your job to make more luchot, second luchot, I'm not going to do it this time. This time you do it. That's what Hashem told him. You make the luchot, and you know what I'll do? I'll just sign it. I'll write on it. 10 commandments. You know what I mean? I'll say it that he wrote. But you have to make the luchot. You broke them. It's your job. You got to fix it, right? You break, you got to fix. Right? That's the way it is. It's like a insurance policy, right? You have to fix it when you break it. So here's the thing, right? But Kadosh Baruch Hu told him, Moshe Rabbeinu. Right, what they say, the Chazal. What was the luchot made from? You know what it was made from? The luchot. What material was it, right? Was it 24 karat gold?
No.
Was it platinum? What was it?
No. It was very heavy stone.
Heavy stone. So you know what they say, right, the Chazal? They say it was sapphire.
Everybody thinking that
it was sapphire.
It was holding.
You know what sapphire?
Water doesn't have so
right.
much power to hold this Torah.
You know what sapphire?
It was
Yeah.
Hashem power.
Sam Piron, it says, right? It says in the Torah. It was Sam Piron. Sam Piron, what is this? Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Precious stone, right? What color is sapphire, by the way?
Blue,
yeah, right?
Sapphire.
You can find it, you can find it, no problem, right? So the luchot were made out of sapphire. Sam Piron, that's what it says, right? So Kadosh Baruch Hu told them, okay, you know what, Moshe Rabbeinu, make me a new one now, Make me new luchot. Nice, make it nice, carve it out beautiful. But he told them like this, whatever is left over, from the when you make it, you chisel it, chuk 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 chuk, whatever is left over, that's yours. That's your salary. I'm paying you salary, right? So what happened? All the sapphire that was left over from the luchot, you know what I mean? Who got that? Moshe Rabbeinu. He put it in his pocket. You know what I mean? He got rich. So how is that? Because Hashem told him, you've been sitting and learning Torah all day. Right, all your life like that. So I'm going to give you a reward now, for free. No work, no nothing. Right here, there you go. Right, there's your sapphire. Now you're a millionaire. Oh, millionaire. Now Moshe Rabbeinu all of a sudden is millionaire. Didn't do nothing. Just chiseled out some rocks. That's it. That's all he did. Same thing they say. They say by the way about Rabbi Akiva in the Talmud, right? Masechet Yevamot. It says over there that Shisha Drachim Itasher Rabbi Akiva, right? There were 6 ways that Rabbi Akiva became rich. In the beginning, right? We talked about this already, right? We had when we talked earlier about the story of Rabbi Akiva. We said that Rabbi Akiva was very poor when he got married, right? And had nothing. So Rachel, his wife, told him, "Go and learn Torah. We don't have nothing anyway, so we have nothing to live for. Go and learn Torah. Go to the yeshiva and learn something. Go to kollel. Get some Torah at least." So he went, right? He got. How long did he learn over there? 24 years, right? He learned Torah. 24 years. 12 plus 12, right? 12 plus 12. He learned, and then he came back. So what does the story say, right? The story says that when he came back, to his town, who was his father-in-law? You remember who it was? Kalba Savua, right? Yeah, very rich guy, right? Milliardaire, He was milliardaire, Kalba Savua. So Kalba Savua didn't give him nothing, didn't give him a dime, until then. Nothing. Right? So what happened was that, Kalba Savua, what does he do? He opens up the newspaper, Bukharian Times, whatever. He opens up, right? He looks over there. He says, oh, it says over there, right? There's a big chacham coming to town, from outside, coming to town, big chacham. So Kalba Savua says, wow, let me go and see this chacham, who he is, let me get a bracha from him, right? Get a bracha or something, whatever. He didn't know that this was his son-in-law, He had no idea. He didn't know who it was. He didn't say the name. So what happened was, right, that Rabbi Akiva comes over there, right, and Kalba Savua goes to see him, to get a bracha, And he says, listen, wait a minute, you look familiar. Don't I know you from somewhere? Right? Yeah, I'm your son-in-law. Don't you remember me? What happened? Right? You forgot me? Right? What happened? So what happened was that, right, Kalba Savua he went crazy, He went nuts. Why? Because the reason why he didn't give him any money is because he was Amaretz, didn't know nothing in Torah, didn't even know how to read a Mishna, Didn't know nothing, this guy. Nothing. So he didn't give him a penny. So what happened was that now he saw, he was big chacham. He was like, if I would have known, you become a big chacham like this, I never would have done what I did. So what happened? You know what he did, Kalba Savua? He took all his money, all the osher that he had, and he gave it to Rabbi Akiva. He told him, okay, now you're a chacham, I give you all my money. Give him everything. This is what happened, So that's one way he got rich. There was also other ways he got rich, they say, right? They say that there was a ship passing by, and he was on the beach, Rabbi Akiva. He was on the beach. He saw a boat passing by, and there was a lot of treasure over there, So the boat sank, you know what I mean? And the boat sank, and then it washed up onto the shore, and he got all the money in the boat. There was a lot of wealth over there, a lot of hon. So that's another way he got rich. He got rich 6 ways. All of them were miracles, all of them nisim, He didn't work, he didn't go to a job, no 47th Street, right? He wasn't on Wall Street, he wasn't 47th Street. Nothing. So why did this happen to him? Because he was going after Torah all his life, So Hashem told him, you went after Torah? I give you the wealth for free. You don't have to work, nothing. Everything for free. That's what happened, right? That's what the Midrash is saying, right? How do you know the difference between tzaddik and rasha? Tzaddik goes after Torah because he knows the money will come in the end. It'll come. Rasha goes after money all the time, running after money all the time. Money. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where? That's all he does all his life. This is rasha. What? You like Esav? Esav goes after money. You like Esav? You Yaakov or you Esav? Which one are you? Right? If you're Yaakov, then you have to also go, love Torah. Not only money. What's the big deal with money? So that's the thing. That a person can be, super, super, super rich, but sameach bechelko. Rabbi Akiva was sameach bechelko. He was always happy with what he had. So that's why he was able to get through life. He was always rich. That's the thing. Okay, very good. So now, right, it says Pirkeh Avot. Gibor, right? Who's Gibor? You know what's Gibor, right? Strong person, mighty, mighty person, right? Gibor. Gibor. Who's considered to be a mighty person, right? Now they're saying, right? Who is it? Mike Tyson or the other guy, right? Who's going to fight with him? Who's the Gibor? This guy or that guy, right? Who cares? The real Gibor says, right? Akovesh et Yitzro. That's what it says in Pirkeh Avot. You know what that means? A person who can control his Yetzer Hara, and overcome the Yetzer Hara. That's called Gibor. That's what Shlomo Melech also says, in the Mishna, right? He says that a person who's kovesh is his Yitzro, his Yetzer Hara, is stronger than somebody who can conquer a city, go into Gaza, and kill over there 10,000 people, like they're doing now, going over there, killing people, killing these Nazis over there. You know what I mean? Who's more Gibor? The one who's going into Gaza and killing people over there, Nazis, or the one who's sitting in the Bet HaMidrash, and kovesh et Yisro? He doesn't do avera. He's chosholet on his yetzer. So says says the Pirkeh Avot, right? The real Gibor is the one who's kovesh et yitzro, the one who can control his yetzer. That's the Gibor. Because it's very hard, to control yourself and not do something stupid, not do something foolish. You have to be a real Gibor for that. And also, by the way, it doesn't always mean, one thing. It also means another thing, which is, can you be kovesh et yitzro and not get angry, with people? Sometimes, sometimes you get angry, right? Somebody angers you, you start yelling at him. What happened to you? You got angry, you lost your temper, and you start yelling at somebody, yelling and screaming. You know what the problem is? When you yell and scream at people, they say, right? You embarrass somebody in public, yelling at him. He has no portion in the world to come. You embarrass somebody in public because you can't control your anger. So if you can't control your anger, you're not a gibor. You're very weak. That's the thing. You're a weakling. You're not a strong person, because a strong person knows how to control himself. First, control yourself before you try to control somebody else. Control yourself first. That's the thing. So that's really what a gibor is. Givura. They say, right? By the way, I'll finish with this. We have to do Arvit. I'm doing a little bit long. You know why? Because Sfiyat Omer, we have to wait until 8:10. We cannot do before 8:10. Sfiyat Omer. So anyway, right? What can we do, right? Okay, that's the halakha. So anyway, right? What I'm saying is like this. I finish here. That, as we said, right? The real gibor is the one who's kovesh et yitzro, the one who controls himself. You know what I mean? And a person who does this, they say, the Chazal, by the way, something incredible. If a person, controls himself, controls his yetzer, that Hashem treats him like a tzaddik, even though he's not really a tzaddik. He does some sins. He has some sins, you know what I mean? He has some averot. But because he can control his sin, his anger, his temper, all kinds of things like this, kovesh et yitzro, so Hashem says, this guy is tzaddik, because he forgives other people. He doesn't get angry at them and embarrass them, and yelling at them. So Hashem says, if he forgives his friend, I also forgive him, just like he forgives them, I forgive him too. That's the thing, That's the idea. ברוך ה' לעולם, אמן ואמן. רבי חנניה בן הקשי אומר, רץ הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות ישראל, לפיך אכיל בא להם תורה ומצוות שנאמר אדוני חפץ, למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר.